People, welcome back to Politics Watch. This is Sir P. Now today I'm going to talk about a topic that hits. It bothered me in a special kind of way. People, after getting several notifications, both on Instagram by some subscribers and even in real life, right? People tell me, say, listen, you need to go check out the Observer, the Sunday Observer, and read the article on the front page, right? So I was like, what's so much people are telling me about the article there for? Apparently the article was about some JDF members who were anonymously complaining to the Observer, right, about some of the things that were going on at the SOE. People, I got excited. I got excited because I thought to myself, yes, here we would have some members of the JDF who are in the field telling the Observer and the people what's really going on and how this SOE or the way how the SOEs are set up are a complete joke. People, that is what I was expecting. I was expecting to hear members of the JDF complaining that the way how the SOE checkpoints are stationary is a complete joke because it gives 87s the chance to prepare way in advance, right? So it's not like say the man them are going to load up one car full of machine and then drive up to the checkpoint, and then when you ask them if you have nothing for the clear, they might go say, yeah man, you know, say the truck full of machine, go and go look now, right? That is clearly ridiculous, right? And people who are in JDF has been complaining about this for a while. So I thought, no, that someone might talk to the Observer anonymously. I think they're going to talk about those things. I think they're going to talk about some of the strategies they've been forced to employ on the ground that clearly will not work because people, some of the orders JDF are receiving show me say the system really don't want to flush out some of these organizations and some of these criminals, right? A lot of these tactics are set up to fail in terms of the SOEs, how them have to go about doing it. So I was thinking, alright, now that's them I talk to the Observer anonymously. Them things are come out to the public and people can really understand what's going on. People, instead I ended up reading what has to be one of the most humiliating stories as it relates to the JDF in a very long time. And all this Sunday Observer article has done has confirmed to me what I feared. People, you know when you have some tough crackers and you left them at the tea too long and then get soft and squishy, that is what the JDF has been reduced to. A watered down tough crackers. People, you have to listen to the complaints of some of these so-called soldiers, right? And of course my subscribers know why this one bothers me so much, right? There's a solidarity amongst soldiers anywhere you go in the world. Just like if you're a chef, anywhere you go in the world and meet another chef, there's solidarity. If you're an accountant, anywhere you go in the world and you meet another accountant, there's solidarity. It's the same thing for soldiers. People, let me tell you, I was disgusted after reading this article in the Sunday Observer. One of the people them, or one of the so-called soldiers them, because a so-called soldiers are going to refer to them as them, right, went on to state, tell the Prime Minister, if you can, that we need some good mattresses, end quote. So you're sending a message to the Prime Minister of all the things they can, of all the messages you want to reach the Prime Minister as a young JDF soldier. It's because you want better mattress. Mattress in the field. He's not talking about mattress in the barracks, you know, people. He's talking about mattress in the field, you know, right? Under the little tent, them where you see them over the checkpoints, right? Them have mattress in there so them can sleep between them normal shifts. That is what this youth want to tell the Prime Minister. Of all the messages you can send up to the Prime Minister, you want him to know say mattress that hurt your back. People in JDF water down like a tough crackers. You think me could have mad look for any of my sergeant them, any officers above me and tell them say mattress that hurt my back when me in the field? In the field? You think the junior soldier could have come tell me say him mattress where my lie down pan in the field are hurt him back and him need better mattress while he's out in the field? Listen now, PT him until him get diarrhea through him ears them. People, I want even realize what going on. The youth go on to state, and let me quote him. Let me quote him in a theme voice. The mattresses that we have to rest on when we do our shift affect our backs. Some are even too small, and we have to cringe up. Oh no. Oh no, poor squaddy. You have to cringe up? Oh no. You poor thing. Him should I get an instant uppercut on the spot. Right? Who is leading these men? Who is leading these men? And I know some people are going to say, oh, Sir P, you go too hard. You go too hard on him, Sir P. Listen, people, don't tell me no foolishness. Because we are talking about a field where we know about now. We're in a guest thing right now. On a third party, on a leak information. We are talking about field where we know about. What kind of mattress have you cringe up on? You're lucky you get a mattress. As a matter of fact, I'm actually surprised them have mattress under them tent there. Because I've never been inside of one. What am I doing mattress? Mattress for what? First of all, they work in shifts and they work in different teams and different sections and platoons get changed out. What kind of mattress? Who much sleep you need in between one shift? Right? People, these are the men who are charged to protect the nation. This is the last line of defense. And them youth are crumble. Them are crumble. Stand up at some checkpoints and check ID. People, it get even worse. It get even worse. Because, as I said, they must send message straight to the Prime Minister. Right? Straight to the Prime Minister. Hear this next one. And I'm going to quote him right now. Sir, the sun is wicked. We stay too long in it. And it's not good for me. End quote. The sun is wicked. People, these youths are a reflection of Jamaica as a whole and where the society is. And the mass production of snowflake young men where Jamaica produce right now. A bunch of snowflakes. Which youth wearing any uniform, wearing any camouflage for his country would be so pathetic to tell people say, or tell the Prime Minister say, the sun is wicked, we have stayed too long in night and not good for we. Which soldier from any country you know could say something like that and not come out of it? Right? People, this is pathetic. First of all, man a ball about mattress, man a ball about sun. So let me ask you a question. If the country was under some kind of invasion by another force, and you and man out there in a firefight for 2-3 hours, we are going to excuse me sir. Yes, this firefight has been going on for 3 hours now and the sun is really hot. And the sun is not good for me. So we are going to go over this, so go take a little 10-minute break and lie down on a mattress and chill out and then we can continue. Okay? People, this is pathetic. Pathetic. As me say, tough crackers, water down in a tea. This is ridiculous. And let me tell you something. Right? Because as me said, this snowflake culture, because I don't know if he's afraid that his bleaching cream I go burn out. Right? Or maybe must say boy him tired if you buy back him not know every minute. Right? Because the sun a burn it out. But I never know I lived to see the day. JDF, man them come out and ball about things like this. And let me tell you something, people. The Observer know what them a do. The Observer is complicit in this because the Observer knew this would ridicule the JDF. The Observer knew this would be embarrassing for the JDF. Them know. This is why, hold on, so you think of all the soldiers them interview, you think these are the only things them complain about? The man them probably complain about other more serious issues too, but Observer know say, this are going to wet the people them tongue. And the Observer know say, this are going to make the JDF look like Poppy Show. Because this is Poppy Show business. Right? People, as I said, clearly things and times change. Basic training for a soldier, a part of it is to introduce him or her to what it is going to be like if you ever need to defend the nation. It is set up in a way where it is purposely tough, rugged, and miserable to weed out certain non-hackers who don't have what it takes, right, if push comes to shove. So it's clear to me that the entry standard for the military has been watered down, right? Because how else somebody we can go through Newcastle, right? Go through how much training, not how much bush, for come talk about sun hot and it's not good for we, clearly the JDF water down. Because people, you have to understand, there is now a policy, right? One of the things they might try to know is because they want lower the youth unemployment, so they might try move a lot of youths into the forces, into the police, into the JDF, right? And clearly, because so much of them couldn't make it, they've reduced the standards, they've lowered the standards, right? To make more people can come in. And this is why you now see youth a ball about mattress, we have a cringe up man. And a ball says sun hot. People, I want to realize the people in Jamaica who sell bag juice and water stand up in the sun whole day from morning till night. And you have JDF soldier who stand up in the sun just for him shift, because them not out the whole day, people. They work on shift. Man get break and take rest. This is why you saw that video with the two eyeglass them asleep on the work. Right? Them asleep and they had their superiors out there sitting on a cock up like some careless girl. Right? Some want to realize this is not a one-off. JDF on a whole has become slack. It has become slack because of the entry requirements and the type of leaders it now has clearly are a complete different breed. Right? So I just want to realize that. So people can say, sir, I go too hard on them. As I say, this is one thing where we know we are talking about. We know we are talking about in terms of the full operation and what it takes, and know how something like this will be perceived internally. You think that you could have mad people? The army is a place where all if your foot I kill you. If you have a work to do, if you have a mission to do, it has to go on. Because you're only as fast as your slowest member. You cannot be the weak link at talk about, oh, you know, say, oh, this son will kill me, everybody wait for me. No. The mission must go on. Right? So now, you tell me, say, if we can't have some youth who can stand up in the sun, right, for a couple hours and check some ID, they are now going to protect the nation if push come to shove. Listen, as I say, better hope and fast and pray, or whatever you want to believe in. So Jamaica never have to deal with an external force. Because this crop of young men that we're reading about right now, if a them have to go protect this nation, trust me, it not go nice. This is why the citizens might have to start arm themselves. Right? And don't feel safe in them bed thinking say some government body or some security forces is going to protect us. As I said, them can barely manage 87s now, much less a larger external force. People, this is embarrassing and humiliating. As I said, this, if I was addressing the person who said this, it would be 10 times worse than what you're hearing on this video right now. This is pathetic. Pathetic. We used to dress down people for complaining about much more serious issues than this. Right? In the field, whatever conditions you buck up on in the field, that is what you work with. First of all, Mr. JDF are shut down checkpoints cause rain a fall. Rain a fall, a man shut down checkpoint and gone in them yard. Anytime you go to a Spanish Town, that checkpoint that's out by Spanish Town, as soon as liquid drizzle fall, the man them shut it down and gone at them yard. JDF soldiers can't work through liquid rain. JDF, the one proud JDF, man who trained for deal with all kind of conditions, can't work through liquid rain. Listen, Patreon squad, big up on itself. Please like, comment and share the video and give me your opinion. Bless.